everyone. Welcome to my first week in my teacher life video for the 2022-23 school year. It is Monday, August 15th. It is 8:57. I got here a little bit before 8. I was working on getting part of the ginormous bulletin board done in the hallway. I'm not quite finished. I have to do like the middle section, but it's super hot and humid in the hallway and I am like sweaty and gross, and we have kindergarten orientation tonight, so I need to try not to be sweaty and gross. So I'm taking a bit of time to do some stuff in my classroom instead. Before I start working on things, I wanted to go ahead and show you what I printed at home, just in case you're curious. So I do this like all-in-one information sheet from Tara West. I will link it down below, but I do one of these for each of my kids for their writing folder. So I have that one. I also put together my Meet the Teacher flip book. Well, I printed the stuff for the flip book. So it looks like this. Again, I'll link it down below. I did take a different template that I found on Canva actually and like turned it into my Meet Miss Bears page. And the rest of them just came in the packet. So it's just a flip book. So I have to copy that and get that put together before tonight because it's kindergarten orientation. And my guess is people who show up tonight are not going to come to meet the teacher tomorrow. So I need to get stuff ready. I also have my tags for their bubbles. I need to write my name and stuff like that on them and then copy them. I printed my schedule cards, which I'm going to laminate at some point. And then I also have this cute little packet, which is also from Tara West. It's called Let's Infer. So you give like the kids a clue and they have to guess what it is. So for instance, I live in a pond and have a long tongue. I catch flies with my tongue. Infer what animal you think I am. So, you know, there you go. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and clear off this last table right there because that's where I'd put like all of my stuff on Thursday that needs to be put away. So I'm going to take some time to put all that away. I have some new books that I need to stamp and put away. So yeah, let's go ahead and work on this table first, and then we'll see what I'm gonna get up to next. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is like 9:21. I got here about 8:10 this morning. It was rainy outside and I was moving a little slow after kindergarten orientation last night. So I wanted to show you what I put in each child's file folder. So what I usually do is once I get my roster, I put the students into Dojo and I print out the information form on how to log in and sign up. And then every child gets a student information form. This is a photo release form. This is for my own personal use. They do indicate in the computer if they are going to allow students to have their pictures taken or not, but that's for my personal stuff. So sharing photos on Dojo, that kind of thing. And then I send home a change of clothing letter to ask them to please send in a change of clothes just in case. And then you saw me yesterday putting together my welcome books. So they look like this, and each section has information. So I have a welcome letter, our special schedule, explaining about their take-home folder, class dojo, school and my classroom expectations, and then a meet Miss Bears page that has just information about me. But I stapled it together on the side this time because for some reason the template was messed up, and the take-home folder and the class dojo slides wound up being the same size, so I had to staple it like this. So I just stapled along the side for them, but that's what I put in each student's little file. I also give a name tag that has the child's name and my name and my room number so that they can put that on their kiddo for the first day of school to help them get to the classroom. So that's a look at that. I also had them fill out a form to tell me how the students are going to go home, and then I gave them little bubbles. You saw me putting that together as well. I think I filmed that. Anyway, so my classroom is finished, so I'm going to scroll you around and show you. There's some things on tables. I still have the bubbles out because tonight's Meet the Teacher, so some of them may come tonight that didn't come yesterday. So I have the bubbles out. I have the folders for the rest of the students, and I was going through the transportation forms and writing stuff down on my sheet. So those are out, but everything else is put away. I have a couple of supplies on the back table that a parent brought for me. But yeah, so let me scan you around and show you the final product. So that's what we're looking like. I am going to go around with a Post-it note and write down any labels that I need to make at home, because there's a few things that I need to relabel or make labels for that I didn't have out last year. So I'm gonna do that, write them down so I can get those printed. So we have all day today to work in our rooms again. Tomorrow we have a district PD that goes all day, and it's not in our building, it's out of the building. And then I don't actually remember what the schedule is for Friday. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. I found it. I just finally went to my drive and typed in welcome because I could not remember. Let's see. On Thursday. Okay, so we have meetings from 8 to 11:30, and then we have teacher work time from 12:30 to 4. So that's Thursday. So we do have half a day to do things in our room as well. But today I want to start kind of making some copies of some things for next week because school starts next week. I also need to empty out all the random stuff that I have in this drawer. When I was packing up at the end of the year, I was just kind of throwing it in there because I'd already put stuff away and didn't have any place to put it. So I need to go through that. There's some books in here. Let's see what's even in here. So I did make name tags for the first day of school. I again, my name, my room. I'm gonna put the kid's name. I'm just gonna put it on their back, so hopefully it will last all day. These are some writing activities from Tara West that I'm hoping to use this year. I have vehicles, food, animals, what's the other one? Pets, and sports. So that's part of writing. I need to just put those in the writing drawer. And I've got some random like file folders. These were my things for my math groups. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing in there. And nothing in there. So these were file folders. I think these were in the thing that I had over there that I never used, and I put one over here instead. So if you can see hanging on my wall right there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. They're pretty. So I'm sure I'll find a use for it, and then these were the pictures that I took down off the wall in the library. So like good fit book. But I need to teach this before I put it up, so that's why I took it, and I moved the library from over here to over here. This was something old. I think I'm just gonna get rid of that one because that had to do with their like reading levels, and it sounds like we're kind of moving away from that this year. Let's hope. But yeah, so these I need to hold on to teach those skills. What else is in here? Okay, I've got some books. There's Nothing to Do. I think my mom found these. Animals on Board, Just Enough Carrots, Everybody Counts, Jack the Builder, Same Old Horse, and then, what's this? Three Little Bears Play All Day. Oh, okay. It's like a little set of readers. So we can add those to my library. What else? These were my days of the week from last year, right here. I don't know where we're gonna put those. We're kind of full up in the front. So I may not put these out actually. I may just hold on to these. And then I have some labels for writing and word work, but I put big headers on the bulletin boards. Like you can see the writing one right there. So I don't need these little ones. So we're gonna throw those away too. Yeah, so now the last thing is like a bunch of like whiteboards and stuff that I used in my centers last year, but I'm going to throw these away because they will not come clean. These are what I use for magnetic letters. They just need to go back in bins. And the last few things, we've got an eraser, dry erase eraser, and some writing stuff, which went with Tara West's kinder writing curriculum, but I'm piloting being a writer this year, so I will not be using her curriculum, but I'm gonna hold on to the posters because they probably can be used regardless. And now that's clean. What else? Let's see. I've got some first day of school stuff. So I've got rainbows. So I'm gonna write the students' names, they're gonna color them, and they're gonna go on the bulletin board like that's right outside my classroom. Instead of putting them on the door this year, I'm gonna just put them out there. I have the little sign from Michael's that they're gonna hold for the first day of school picture. And then I bought these frames, which I'm gonna have them color, and I'll put together probably just so that it goes a little bit faster and so I can make sure the picture's the right size. But yeah, so I have those as well. So those are kind of like some first day of school things that we're gonna do. I'm thinking we'll do the rainbows like right out the gate. So I'm gonna put those here. And it looks like, This was from small groups, I think, a few years ago, so we can get rid of that. See, when you go through drawers, you find a whole bunch of stuff. We have like some sight word books, some of the really large index cards, some like random pieces of paper, some alphabet stickers. I'm just gonna put in my sticker drawer because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those. And then I have some old like student information stuff that needs to be shredded. I've got, this is what we were using for the writing paper. And like we had some labeling stuff. I'm gonna throw all of this away though, because I don't really have any place to store it. And I'm just not interested in holding on to stuff that I may not use. I would rather just recopy it rather than try to find a place for it. So we're gonna throw all this away. We're throwing these whiteboards away because they're horrible. And then I think that's all cleaned out, y'all. So that's progress. Okay, I found a little bit more stuff. This was more like writing stuff. I think that what this was a second grade. Yeah, this is second grade. So I might see if a second grade teacher wants that. I have this little notepad that I got a really long time ago. It's like for a substitute to fill out, but I always forget that I have that. Those are some old classroom rules that I don't need anymore. And then I had like this stuff, which was also for a sub, like if I was gonna be out like long term. I think I'm gonna see if a second grade teacher wants this too, because it's second grade stuff. So now this whole drawer unit, all of the drawers are cleaned out. Yay. Let me disperse this where it needs to go. I'm gonna put away some of the supplies that a couple of my students brought last night, straighten stuff back up so that the tables are ready for me to teacher again. And then we're gonna walk around and figure out what needs to be labeled. So I've been talking to you for like 10 minutes. I apologize, that was very long. Let's get to showing some actual like movement. So I'll chat with you later. Y'all, long time no chat. It's actually 5:25 on Thursday. I did not film at all today because everything that I was doing today had to do with their names. So obviously I was not going to film anything with their names, was not going to put that out there for that. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you what we're looking like. The room is ready. I have got my files here for Tuesday and Monday. Those are pretty much complete. And then I'm gonna take my plan book home with me and just hammer out everything else. I think it's actually done. I just wanna like write it down and make sure. And then we're gonna be ready for the first week of school, y'all. It's crazy. So here's kind of an overview of what I did. They have their basket with crayons and a pencil in it. I Velcro dotted their name tag to it and then put a piece of tape over the back so that the sticky part wasn't sticking through. But I have two to a table. This table right here has a wobbly leg that needs to get fixed by the custodians. That table is empty right now, but I don't expect it to stay empty. I'm currently at 18 students. So yeah, that's what we're looking like in terms of the tables. I do have pretty much everything where it belongs. So let me kind of show you things that don't involve their names. So here's the front of the room. Now I am gonna need to get out a few more book boxes because I only pulled out through 16 and I have 18 students. So I'm gonna need to figure out what to do. Ooh, sorry about that. I'm gonna need to figure out what to do with the sensory bins where I want to store them because I'm gonna need all of these shelves for my students' book boxes. But other than that, we are ready. So I apologize for not filming. As I said, it was go, 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 trying to get stuff done. We had meetings this morning and then it was all about getting their names on things and ready. So that's what I was up to. And it is now 5:30 and I'm going to head home. We do not work tomorrow, so this is gonna be the end of my week in my teacher life vlog. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me. I will be filming my first week of school vlog, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.